Pain, run this shit.
Just for all them bitches out there, all my hoes out there, I got one thing for you. You ain't got my money or my feelings, you ain't got nothing to do with you. Yes!
Do your dance, fuck it up, go dummy. Outside with the guys getting to the money. On the coast where it's always sunny. I'm a pretty ass nigga, but my thick face ugly. So ugly. Pretty nigga, but my thick face ugly. Outside and I'm getting to the money. I'm a pretty ass nigga, but my thick face ugly.
In this bitch, I'm a goddamn legend. When we outside, homie, y'all not present. Wanna ride me like a 6 straight, 9 times 7. If I smile at your ass, then you might get pregnant. What type of time y'all be on? You talking like you ain't got a pot to pee on. She been on all week long, but I'd rather fuck you like that Eazy-E song. None your business. I love my paper, I don't love these bitches. They want a little more than just hugs and kisses. We sons of guns, y'all just sons of snitches. I'm a pretty motherfucker, but just like it ugly. Homie, you my son, I'm my child, gon' son me. Motherfuckers hate me, but they hyenas love me. That Thea's cousins and their sisters trying to fuck me.
Do your dance, fuck it up, go dummy. Outside with the guys getting to the money. On the coast where it's always sunny. I'm a pretty ass nigga, but my thick face ugly. So ugly. Pretty nigga, but my thick face ugly. Outside and I'm getting to the money. I'm a pretty ass nigga, but my thick face ugly. Outside standing on 10 like I'm supposed to be. Only doing FaceTime if you wanna get a hold of me. Thumbing through these bands while you broke niggas fast asleep. Count Guapanali got the bitch fixated on me. All this bitch nigga shit in the air, it's getting hard to breathe. I know y'all ain't getting no bread. It's getting hard to eat, y'all niggas getting stressed out. It's getting hard to sleep. Sleep on anything, but please just don't sleep on D. The boogers in my chain tap, dancing like ballet. Hustle game got a lame bitch, don't know what to say. Buffalo Bill with the tent, get a nigga spit. Bad bitch wanna fuck me, she think I'm a pair of ring. Water on my neck and I'm in a fishbowl. Fish tailing in the whip while a nigga sit boat. Pull my stick out, she gon' bend it over limbo. Sit back and watch a real nigga get to the door. I know I made the shit look easy. D-Bank's a dog, but I don't chew frisbee. So much water on my neck, the kids could go swimming. Jay walking with a double cup, I be with the lid read. Do your dance, fuck it up, go dummy. Outside with the guys getting to the money. On the coast where it's always sunny. I'm a pretty ass nigga, but my thick face ugly. So ugly. Pretty nigga, but my thick face ugly. Outside and I'm getting to the money. I'm a pretty ass nigga, but my thick face ugly.
That booty looking like a ball, I'm finna palm her like Kiki. She tryna link on the late night, she sneaky. Dropping nudes in my DMs cause she freaky. No, she think I'm that nigga, how she treat me. Say I'm looking like a snack, I say eat me. From the back in her booty with my pinky. When she put it in my face, it ain't stinky. She gon' let me hit her friend cause she kinky. I heard that God don't like ugly. It's probably why the man upstairs loves me. I'm a pretty ass nigga, you can look but don't touch me. Every time I hit my Dougie, I got women trying to fuck me. Louisville, they wanna slug me, but we ain't out of Kentucky. But I know my city loves me, try it if you feeling lucky. Yeah, Louisville, they wanna slug me, but we ain't out of Kentucky. Try it if you feeling lucky, nigga.
Do your dance, fuck it up, go dummy. Outside with the guys getting to the money. On the coast where it's always sunny. I'm a pretty ass nigga, but my thick face ugly. So ugly. Pretty nigga, but my thick face ugly. Outside and I'm getting to the money. I'm a pretty ass nigga, but my thick face ugly.
Straight up doing digits.
Girl, you took my love for granted. Had to wrap my heart in bandages. I gave you every advantage. All you left me with is damages. It's like no matter what I do, you treat me like I never done nothing for you. You said you'd ride or die, but that just wasn't true. I know love isn't fair, but I don't make the rules. That ain't no excuse, but I gotta choose. I choose me every day of the week, and twice on the weekends. I choose me every day of the week, and twice on the weekends.
At the point I had to leave you alone. alone. Thought I could do better on my own, cause I've been in my bag, I'm in my zone, but I just end up searching for your clone. Thinking about you living in my home, but every time we talking on the phone, I don't feel the vibe, don't like the tone.
I get why you wanna play.
Yo, what's cracking? CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast. On the station that puts the coast in West Coast, CTC Radio. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you for joining. Got a fantastic show for you today. Myself and my co-host, the name Uno, I believe. Pretty sure Big Mike is not going to make it for the rest of the week, but we're here. We got y'all. Don't worry. We can hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Send Big Mike your prayers. And we got a fantastic show, man. We're doing $5 music reviews. So if you're an artist and you want us to check out your music live on the stream, we would love to do that. Just send us the Cash App. It's $CONNECTTHECOAST. If you're watching on Twitch, we prioritize subs. So if you subscribe on Twitch, or if you donate directly through Twitch, you will get priority. So what up to all the Twitch people? I know we've been slacking on our Twitch broadcasting. I apologize, but we're back. We're back, and we're gonna keep it on Twitch for most of the year. You know what I'm saying? Starting in 2026, I'm trying to get in the habit of doing that right now. So tap in. If you can hear the sound of my voice, please make sure you share the stream. I see Gerald Purify, Muddy Lotus SF. I see CC in the chat. I see the name Uno in the chat. What up, y'all? Please go ahead and tap that share button. I see Jody in the chat. What's good, my friend? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I think I also want to talk about Akash Singh today. I don't know if you guys have been following that drama online, but Akash Singh from the Flagrant podcast has just been getting cooked for the last 30 days. Because of his wife, because of his marriage, because of the way he's positioned himself in media and in comedy. So we'll talk about that a little bit. I want to get Uno's take on it if he has one at all. And of course, we want to hear from you. So if you're in the chat, you go ahead and drop us a line. Let us know what you want to talk about. Or you can call in 805-316-1311. 805-316-1311. Call in. We'd love to hear from you. Jody said he's going to be at karaoke next week. Yeah, man, you missed out. It was popping last night. It was like a different side of Slow that I never really get to see. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go out on the weekend, you see the same people every weekend, but it was lit and it was a whole new crowd of people and it was a whole new energy. And there was a lot of talented people. I actually met some really, really good singers and some good artists and some good producers. So I think Tuesday night is the new night in Slow, man. I was really impressed. You can see the guy. I took a bunch of pictures. I posted them on our website. So you can visit connect.club to see those pictures. But it was a vibe. I highly recommend it. So we're holding down the library every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. in San Luis Obispo. Come meet us down there. It's a good ass time. I had a good ass time. I'm actually still a little bit hungover, but it was definitely worth it. I'm gonna play this song and we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna bring up Uno. This is Lord Sanctus X Miss Love live at the Fremont CTC Radio, the only radio station.
It's the holiday season. Can I sing a Christmas song for you?
To the coast.
Yeah! Ladies, if you got some good pussy, give it to your man for Christmas. Let's go.
Girl, for Christmas, you ain't gotta give me nothing. Just take it off and show a nigga something. In that lingerie, you got that booty jumping. So all I wish for is your love. Baby, all I want for Christmas is your loving. Yeah, that good love. Baby, all I want for Christmas is your loving. Yeah, that good. Every time I get you naked, it's a Christmas gift. God, I can't believe she let a nigga hit this shit. Now the only thing I'm missing off of my wish list is a belt with some mistletoe to kiss this dick. I'm just playing, baby, I'm just saying, baby, you the truth. You the only one I can't afford to pay attention to. And I'm on that Insta or the Twitter, I just mentioned you. You my private Janet Jackson with that mission principle. That's why I don't even stop you. jumping. Yeah. All I wish for is your love. Baby, all I want for Christmas is your love. Yeah. That good love. Yeah. Baby, all I want for Christmas is your love. Yeah. That good.
Yeah.
All I want for
Uno in the building was popping. Ventura Tide Pod in the building was popping. What's up, everybody?
Yeah,
how y'all
man,
feeling?
it's good party people, man. Party people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is today even better than yesterday? Is the question.
Yeah. Day by day, getting better.
That's it. Ashley 21 in the chat. I see you, Ashley 21. CC says, Lord, now these AI niggas is getting pussy for Christmas. Only black Santa's around here. Yo, don't begrudge the AI niggas their vagina. They deserve it as well. You feel what I'm saying? Who are we to say their intelligence is artificial? Who are we to say that? So like I said, $5 music reviews. If you're an artist in the chat, what's up to everybody on Twitch and you want us to review your music, let us know. $5 Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, but we prefer Cash App, $, Connect the Coast, send it in. We'll give you our honest review. And if we fuck with you, you can end up on our CTC Radio Chart. But until that time, I want to talk a little bit about Akash Singh, man. I know I asked you this the other day, but are you familiar? Did you get caught up at all? Did you do you know who he is? Have you heard about him at all?
Nah, I still didn't catch up.
Okay. Let me see if I can find like a clip that summarizes it. But Akash Singh is he's a comedian. I never heard of him until all this drama went down, but he's a co-host on the Flagrant podcast. Okay. And his comedy is like, he basically is he does like red pill kind of alpha male comedy, like, okay, I make all the money, so I tell my wife to shut the fuck up and be pretty and cook me dinner type shit. Okay. And that was the vibe that he was always giving off. Philly in the chat, what's good, man? Thank you for joining. Philly said he watched Flagrant today, so we're gonna get to that. So he has this whole persona of being an alpha male provider type. So his wife started a podcast, and on her podcast, she just started talking extra crazy. And so his whole thing, I guess, like there was a whole lore about when they met. And Akash would talk about his wife a lot on his podcast before they got married. And his whole thing is he would brag about her being a virgin and how she never, he's the only person, they were both virgins when they got married. So he hadn't fucked nobody, and she told him she hadn't fucked nobody either. Mm-hmm. And so she started the podcast, and like one of the first things she said on the podcast was how she
got some dick before.
She yearns for her college days because she was popping her pussy in the white boy frats, and she had a roster of white boys that she would just.
I heard about this. Did you bring this up, or did I hear it on my pod?
I talked to you a little bit. I brought it up just a little bit.
All right, because this sounds familiar. This sounds a little familiar.
Yeah, okay. I talked about it just a little bit before we signed off the other day. Okay. But yeah, so she said she misses her college era of popping her pussy at the college frats with the white boys. She misses that. Then she proceeds to let me see if I can find this clip, because I can't even do it justice like her. Then she proceeds to say some crazy shit on the podcast. Her and her homegirl have a podcast, and somebody called in or wrote in and asked a question about.
You gotta be careful with the girls. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I don't discriminate, but you just gotta be careful with the ones that sign up, like the to be a call me daddy girl, like to be one of the call me, like, the girl, like, you got to be careful. You got to be real careful.
Mind you, a big part of how Flagrant podcast started really, really popping was during the Will Smith and Jada shit, and they talked a lot of shit about Will, and Akasha's whole position was basically, if my wife ever did anything like Jada did, it would be a problem because I don't play that type of shit. And she's out here
getting bust down by the
she's out here dragging him even worse. And on top of it, the person that exposed Akash was Myron. And Myron has had a terror. I don't know if you guys know Myron from
I don't know who Myron is.
The Fresh and Fit podcast. They're like the ultimate red pill podcast. And they're always talking about, you know, how high value men don't buy pussy and shit like that. And they have been taking L after L after L after L after L this year, like getting prostitutes pregnant, finding out that they don't get no pussy at all type shit, just L after L. And Myron, the loser that he is the one that exposes Akash. So it looked even crazier for Akash. But this is, let me see if I think this one of these clips might sum up the whole thing. So let's check.
Philly, send me the whole thing, Philly. Text it to me. And if you cool with it, and if you cool with it, he's seen it. So if you want his opinion on it, he can be the third.
Yeah,
today.
he can hop on in. He can hop on in. But yeah, so they were all out. So Akash basically fled the country. Once this started happening, this has been going on for like a month. You know how subjects usually just like die down after 2 days. This shit has been getting hotter every week for like a month. So this nigga fled the country, went to Dubai, and hasn't said anything and hasn't responded to anything. And she's just been making it worse by putting up more clips. And so today they were all on the Flagrant podcast and they addressed it, which it wasn't really dope. She just told she just capped a lot. But I think this is a summary of her history. So let's check this out.
Date the first guy that gives you attention.
Translation, always play the field. Find the best guy that you can find.
And believe me, I know I'm...
Come on. Of course it wants the truth.
Speaking from experience.
Translation, I've dated a lot of guys. I'm a whore.
Because I was super sheltered in high school. Didn't really date.
My parents kept me away from being a...
This is not a fair clip because he is very bad.
Yeah, he just spazzing. I don't know.
I'm not surprised.
He already know what he's about to do.
Back blown out in college.
All right, here.
Sometimes
this is
I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
Not just because a lot of women have a similar history anyway, especially in college, but because Akash Singh has no game at all. By his own admission, he literally married the very first girl that he's ever been with.
Akash has been with one girl in his life who's his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
so
Indian
this
woman.
is like loyal through and through. Okay.
And
so am I surprised that the guy who, by his own admission, has no experience with women, has women trouble? Of course not. And that's despite the fact that the issue he has with this girl is genuinely a very avoidable one. What I would like to point out, though, is the level of sheer arrogance this motherfucker has to try to talk about anything women related.
a lot of stuff you guys say in general, I think is stuff that's kind of childish. I saw a clip where you were like, oh, the nuclear family's falling apart. What do? I don't get married. Just don't get married. You're actually trying to help men, or you talking to fucking incels who are 18 years old? That's some shit you said at college. I'm going to turn you from a simp to a pimp. All right, bro. Can we grow up? You guys are self-help. You are, hey, we're trying to help men. So either we're funny or help men and be real and be honest with yourselves and don't have an ego like, no, I have a preference. Be honest.
It genuinely baffles me how someone with such little experience with women can act like they have anything of value to add when it comes to that subject. I've watched this man time and time again give the most horrendously incorrect advice around women for years. And the only thing he's ever had as an appeal to authority to fall back on is the fact that he's married, which we've already established at this point. He went about doing that in the most pathetic way possible. Getting into a relationship of consequence of any kind with a woman from a place of scarcity and single-mindedness will never be a good idea. You don't just marry the first girl you get naked with. That's stupid. And not even for the sake of just having variety. No. It's primarily because of the mental state you're in when you choose from a place of abundance versus scarcity and the quality of the decision making you have.
Matthew Aaron, what up?
Don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry? Exactly. This man was starving and went shopping for naan bread. Then walked out of the store and realized he had white bread in his hands. And I say white bread not just because his wife sounds like every other white girl out of NYU, but also because for someone that claims he wants to keep it in the culture, I don't see a lot of culture in that one at all. Anyway, I digress. The point is, being married, especially under these circumstances, does not give you the right to give anyone any advice.
I think it's super crazy too. What up? First of all, welcome Philly to the. And yeah, that little clip doesn't really do it justice, but she has said a whole bunch of wild things. She said a whole bunch of wild stuff was popping. And I don't like, and it, you know, because Akash exists on the side of the red pills, it looks crazy because his whole thing is I make the money, I'm a millionaire, I provide the bread, and she's over here talking about I'm gonna spend all the bread and I'm not giving you your side of it, basically. Like she's dodging all his kisses. Like there's a whole montage of like 30 minutes worth of videos of her just dodging this nigga's kisses. He gave her like a $150,000 wedding ring. She dodged his kiss. Like she won't kiss this nigga in public. And it's just making him look, it's making him look crazy. It's making him look crazy. So my question to the panel is Akash Singh, for more to Philly since he knows more, is Akash Singh the final nail in the red pill coffin? Is red pill officially over with this shit? Because Myron from Fresh and Fit in the trash, Akash Singh in the trash, Adam 22 in the trash, all the red pill, all the Sneeko, Andrew Tate in the trash, Sneeko quit red pill. Everybody is pretty much, all the big guys are pretty much done. So is it a wrap? What do you think, Phil?
I mean, everything always comes to an end. You know what I mean? Everything is always a cycle. So like they were all popping at one point, and then that like notion of hating on women or trying to do that like overly like masculine shit and just being like, oh yeah, like I tell my I would never deal with that. Bro, shut up. Stop. So much this damn dog. Put your ass up. But yeah, so I just feel like that all is already been kind of looked at like, all right, bro, like especially in podcasting. But I just feel like just specifically with this situation, it's kind of weird because it's just funny because like I watched Flagrant and I've been watching it for a while. So it's like I know what type of person Akash is, and then I know what type of like I see how when she says certain stuff and he says it, he's like, the things that she be saying don't bother me because she don't do nothing. She don't never do shit. She just be talking and we both take it as jokes. So like there's certain things that she'll say and he'll laugh about it. And then there's other shit. That's why when Schultz had asked him earlier, he was like, oh, like what did she say in that whole shit that made you the most mad? He was like, I don't know. People didn't see the beginning of it. Remember when she was saying like, it was him who started it. Remember, he was like, "Oh, my homie Nav, he the coldest." You know what I mean? He started it. So she just kept it going, and Akash just kind of just sat there. You know what I mean? He was just like, "It's okay. Like it is what it is. Do what you got to do." But I just feel like there's some type of weird like PR-ness about it. I feel like I don't feel like it's like a
what way PR in the way of like what they're saying is true and someone else is trying to spin a negative narrative about them, or what they're saying is false and they're trying to make it look better than it actually is. Which way is it the PR
I would
spin?
say more the first one, that it's more true than, and people are just taking it a negative way because like like even the kisses shit. It's like, bro, like I've been niggas been with all kinds of girls, bro. I've been with girls that are super affectionate, not affectionate outside, don't want to kiss outside, want to kiss inside. Like, bro, that's
like,
where
I got to stop you there.
I'm just saying, just in general, like those type of little things, that may be how they really live, but people take it to a extra. They married.
Let's bring in Uno on this question. Uno, your wife does not kiss you on the lips after you propose. Your wife does not kiss you on the lips after you renew your vows and buy a bigger wedding ring. Doesn't kiss you on the lips. There's countless videos. There's countless videos of her not kissing you on the lips. Like not just not kissing you on the lips, dodging your kisses, right? To where she's maneuvering so you can only reach the cheek. If anything, all you can reach is the cheek. And then she says, after she's already said she's trying to have an orgy with your homie who has a 10-inch dick. After she said I miss getting finger popped. After she said I got finger popped in my butthole. On a Tinder date. After all this, she comes to Beyonce's internet and says that getting kissed in public is too overstimulating, and that's why I won't let Uno kiss me. Because
no, that's what I'm saying, bro. That shit's crazy.
Dude, you asking a nigga like me a rhetorical question. Like any question you ask after giving that preference before the question, like you already know, like I'm on the side that you already alluded to. So like I'm the wrong nigga to ask. What I will say though about this whole situation to me, and this is kind of when it goes back to what I be saying that niggas are don't really have clout prior to, like, they're never really them niggas. So this is a case of that. Like, this is a case of you are not that nigga. Like, at the end of the day, if you're with a shorty, and I mean this, like, I've been with experienced, non-experienced, prostitutes, non-prostitutes, like experienced in all ways and non-experienced in all ways. When you're with a girl that's never ever done anything, nothing, you feel it. You know what I mean? There's a thing that happens, that you feel when you stick it in. You know what I mean? That's like, oh, this is different than previous. When you get in top, someone that's never sucked dick before, they learn a little bit slower than someone that's faking like they never sucked dick before. It's little things that, people that, been around and experienced life can relate to. I'm never going to say that he did his marriage wrong. I will always say that I've never experienced a successful marriage that way. So for me to say that, for me to be like, oh, to criticize the way that their marriage is operated, I've seen niggas I won't do that because I have seen celebrities not have PDA with their significant other, and that's that does happen, But I'm not gonna.
But it's usually the more. It's not gonna work. Is usually the more famous one who doesn't want the PDA, not the non-famous one. Usually,
well, that's the thing. Usually,
right? Shit. Usually, but then we see, no cap, we see the old nigga with the young bitch, and we'll never see no PDA. So it's outside, like, and you'll see it where you want to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
now,
and that
we're
makes
not
it,
saying
but that's
she's
not
not a gold digger, because that would be obvious by the way she looks and the way he looks and how
the thing
carries herself versus
he wasn't
how
even
he
making money
himself,
when they was like that.
Like it kind of is.
But someone brought up a good point to me where like they said, and I don't. It's in my experience, it makes sense, but it is a little bit of a generalization, right? Like, so they said, even though he didn't have money when they were together, he was on MTV, and he was.
I was on MTV.
God. He was on MTV, and she's Gen Z, and Gen Z, from my experience, definitely cares way more about clout than money.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
I've seen that nigga's face for years. So, but prior to that little Fresh and Fit shit, like, or whatever the fuck he's known for now, I've seen him just on Comedy Central.
He's a comedy
TV,
person, yeah.
He's a comedian, so.
That's why I say
to me to say, I think it's fair to say it's within the realm of possibility to say that even though he didn't have money, she saw the potential. But to me, I don't even care about the gold. I don't care about the gold digging.
But that's what it is, right? But that's kind of the points that that's kind of the point we're talking about right now. Versus if we're talking about like the ness of her not getting kisses and him not kissing her. That's I categorize that with gold digging, because in real life relationships, that would never be an issue. Either that's talked about prior. You understand that your partner, and it's never or nigga, that's never a conversation. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like so. Anytime this is a conversation, it's the bitch don't like you. So
I think once the conversation, like for me, and this is just me personally, right? Like if we had this conversation before and like I wasn't popping and she wasn't popping and she didn't like it, that's cool. But the second that I think that it starts to make me look a certain type of way, we gonna address it. I'm not saying you have to. That
your words, I think his words as well as her actions. I'm not dismissing what happened at all. I want to be perfectly clear. I'm not dismissing that the bitch don't like the nigga, and he picked a girl that the nigga don't like. You know, he picked a girl that don't like him for sure. I just want to say that it's like you can be with a not a PDA person and the person still love you. You know what I mean?
True.
Behind closed doors don't have to be.
I agree with that. But do we think, Philly and Uno, do we think that's what's happening here?
No,
I know that.
No. I pre-served that's with the nigga don't get no pussy. He ain't never had no bad bitches. He don't know what it's like to have a bad bitch, so he don't even know what it's like to have a real virgin versus a not virgin. No.
So I would say, to me, I'm not even tripping off the gold digging thing because he doesn't seem to have a problem with that. He doesn't seem to have a problem with like tricking, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool, whatever. I think where he's super fucked up is it's weird from the jump to talk about how many partners your partner has had and like wear that as a trophy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my wife don't have no bodies at all. Like, I got a good one because she don't have no bodies at all. Yeah, I see I banned them, Peyton. I banned the person that put that on the screen. So. I feel you. Don't trip. I did ban it.
Oh, I didn't even know what it was. I just saw niggas because I was really about to be like, yo, why'd you put them niggas on the screen? And then when he said that, when you said ban, I looked down and all I see is the bottom 3 and the bottom 4. I was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, I banned. They've been banned. Don't trip. But once I erase it in the chat, it's still on the screen. So screen is cemented in history. So we might have to do something about that. But for me, yeah, it's like the body count thing, like caring about that as a grown man to me is weird. Like I don't want who I'm with to like fuck my homies and shit like that, but I'm not like keeping track of her body count, and I'm not like, oh, she hasn't fucked nobody. I got a prize, you know what I'm saying? So I think starting there and publicizing that on a podcast is where he fucked up because he opened the door to his criticism by
but you a freak, so stop speaking. You can't speak for non-freak niggas. Freaky boys don't give a fuck. Freaky boys don't give a fuck. Niggas that are real life, like think that they freaks, but they just want to make their girl their own little like personal, like she suck dick how I like, she pop her pussy how I like, her shit form to me, her shit smell like me, I be nothing in my shit. Like there are more niggas like that than freak boys. Like there are more of that. So it gets trophied because niggas are weirdos. But I never understood that. I don't fall in that. But I got a lot of homies.
That's crazy.
That's really like, nah, I want bitches with if they girl got like real shit. This is a real number. This is not no bullshit. I got a real life homie that will not date, fuck, talk to, look at as soon as he knows her body count and it's more than 2, that nigga don't fuck with her.
Look, so first of all, let me address the chat and then I'll respond to that. So CC says 2025 is a year of truth and we still got the rest of the year to go, so niggas is finna get exposed. Musi Moo just joined. Cece says, that's what I'm talking about. I love that. Don't come from scarcity right there. That's truth. And then she says she's fucking weak. Grizzly just joined and Willis just joined. So, Uno, my problem isn't that you have that belief. My problem is that I think that's weird personally when you care, but I don't think that everybody needs to feel like me. I do think it's a bad move to go on the podcast and brag about that shit. Because to me, that's no different. That's no different than coming to the podcast. Like you said, to me, it's the exact same thing as when you said the other day when the nigga was in the barbershop talking about how cold his hands was. And you was like, nigga, I gotta see. Now I gotta see. I think when you come to the internet and say my wife's a virgin, niggas is gonna be like, oh, let's see. Let's really see. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's no different than what's the football nigga's name? Travis something.
Kelsey.
Where his wife came to the internet and started running her mouth. And to me,
oh yeah,
that relationship isn't the problem. The problem is how public they are in their shit. You feel
yeah,
what
but that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say most problems are public. Most issues when you go around, and I was watching it on the Den of Kings interview. They were talking about how one of the niggas was like, me and my girl are good looking and we're actors, and niggas think that we're like trying to be couples goals. Like that's the goal, to be couples goals. And it's like, and then because we were just happy on our wedding and how our wedding looked, we posted it and we're just happy to show the world that we were in love. Everybody's like, yo, nah, nigga, fuck them niggas. Oh, them niggas, the fake ass wedding and da 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 da. And he's like, what the fuck? And then the niggas like, well, Tyrese was like, well, if you care about how your relationship is private and you care about the love that you have and you care about that, then keep that shit off the internet. Because if that shit's gonna bother you. Because if that's just like, he was like, they were like, well, why do you post what you post? And he was like, because I want to. He's like, I want these niggas in my business. If I didn't want nobody in my business, I wouldn't post it. He's like, I post it because I want niggas in my business. So maybe this nigga wants niggas in his business and it turned out wrong for him. Or maybe he didn't expect the hate that he would get because he got him a high value woman off of a body account.
It's the shit that you be talking, like, you know how like comedians, most of their shit be like some real life shit. So if there's people that have known Akash's story since, you know what I mean, however long he been around, it's not like out of the ordinary for him to talk about shit. You know what I mean? For that shit just be happening around him. So like people that have followed him being with his wife and things that they've said, I'm sure that this has been like what you said. They didn't think it was going to be this big of a deal, but it seems like when I hear them talking about it, like they seem like they perfectly cool, like in the situation, like they're all right. But
so are they together? Or are they not together?
They're together. Yeah, but his body language does not give me. Is this
old videos? Is this old videos or this is new videos?
These are new. This is over the last. So the latest one happened today where she came on the Flagrant podcast and she basically they were together and clearing it up. But if you notice, they weren't sitting next to each other, my guy. He was sitting with them and she was over there.
It was a funny, bro. They started the podcast, Uno, like this, as if we started the podcast, our podcast, and we're about to start regular, but like say Glass and Sid have to have a beef that is going on the internet, so they about to settle it. So we act as if we're about to start it, and then all of a sudden she walks in as if it's like a wrestling match.
It was like wrestling meets some Maury Povich type Jenny Jones.
Yeah, that's how they started it. So all the boys sat on one couch together as if they was like broed up, basically like asking her questions, like, why would you say that about my boy? You know what I mean? Like that type. So it was a cool, like, that's what I'm saying. The vibe I'm getting from it is more PR than anything. You know what I mean? It's more like they're trying to, yeah, it can be real, but since it went negative, they're trying to figure out how to fix it. And they're doing it the best way they can by having her be involved with the stuff that they're doing, so that it doesn't look like Akash just.
So all this can be fake because none of the guys came out, or a video came out, or nothing came out. It's just her saying she missed getting clapped.
But she also said, I be saying
That's what I'm saying. It can be
dramatic.
fake. It can be fake, and it can be all that because there's no actual proof of her actually getting clapped or
And
nothing
that's
like
what
that
he
because
said.
no niggas came
yeah,
out.
yeah. So I mean, I don't
That's
think
what he said.
the argument isn't was she getting clapped or not. The conversation is more so about how Akash, the blatant disrespect. Like, imagine if Sin sat next to you. Imagine if Sin was on this panel right now, my nigga.
Sin, don't say my wife's
No,
name.
don't do it like that.
Sin.
No, I'm saying, imagine if your wife was on this
No,
panel.
No,
because I need you to put yourself in the
You're
shoes.
good,
I need you to put yourself in those shoes. And she just started talking crazy. I'm not even going. She just started talking crazy about how cute Philly was and how she loves being at the sessions because this nigga. Like, imagine that, bro. Like, regardless. I think that the conversation is more about optics, right? Like, regardless of if that's their relationship, are you okay with your partner? Like, let's say they're in a happy marriage.
Okay,
let's
so
say
then
they're in a happy marriage.
Okay, so
But
if
that's
they're in
what
a
I'm
happy marriage, and if the outside, okay, I get it.
What up?
I
Keith?
get it. I don't have.
Let's
I don't have a
reposition the question. They're in a happy marriage, and that doesn't matter. Are you okay with your partner creating the optics, those kind of optics? You feel what I'm saying? That you are basically a cuck of some, you know what I'm saying?
And Lord, and no, and I understand what you mean. That's why I understand no. But the thing is he's a comedian. It's different dynamics for different people. You know what I mean? Like, it just works different for different people. And even when she was saying it, she was like, when I first got with him, I didn't know how to make jokes. And he would make crazy ass jokes to me and say crazy ass shit. And I would just take it. And then all of a sudden I say something back. You know what I mean? And there's things that we don't know I don't know how their relationship is. I just didn't take it. Yeah, I wouldn't want.
But I think we do kind of know. Like, so for instance, there's a line. This is something she said before. She said her words: "The worst day of every year is May 4th because that's his birthday, and I have to be nice to him, and I hate being nice."
They were like, they said it today.
Yeah, I hate being nice to him because I'm used to being the center of attention, and I cannot stand when I have to like be nice to him and do things for him because he usually does things for me. She was not capping when she said that shit. She also said, I think it was they were talking about
that's that bad, bro.
You don't think for me that's a no-go for me. That's
What?
like that kind of
What? I missed it. What?
Bro, it was like the sick thing, and they were like, "Oh, if he was sick," she was like, "Oh, I hate taking care of him when he's sick." Yeah, because
that's horrible.
Yeah,
no, to me, but that's different. That's different. That's different. Like, I'm not a caretaker, so I don't like taking care of sick people. But I will take care of somebody that I care about if they're sick. But I don't like it. But to me, I would never say the worst day of the year is somebody's birthday because I have to be nice to them. I wouldn't say that to a friend. I wouldn't say that
as a joke.
I don't know. I don't think she was capping, bro. Like. I don't know why. She also said that like I think they were talking about Christmas maybe, and he was like hiding her Christmas present, and she was trying to find it. She was trying to guess what he got her, and she kept getting it wrong. And he was like, "I mean, you'll find out when I give it to you, but what'd you get for me?" And she said, like, "Excuse me, like, why would I get you something?" Like, even if she's joking, all of her jokes make him look like a pussy ass bitch. All of the jokes. Like, she don't have one single joke that has nothing to do with making him look like a bitch. And she's not a goddamn comedian, my nigga. Like, let's not overlook that part. That bitch is not a comedian.
She wasn't like that. She was like, I wasn't doing that. But I mean, if my girl start cracking jokes on me and I'm a famous comedian, and every time that the press talk to her and is like, "What do you feel about his birthday?" and she's like, "It's the worst day of the year. I hate motherfucking doing what he wants to do." Like, I'm just gonna take it as a joke. I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, that bitch funny as fuck." Okay. But she be in the bed every night, so it is what it is.
What if she said your balls are the worst thing she's ever
Shouldn't have married me, bitch. You knew I was Indian.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. They married, bro. It's different.
But those are jokes to me. Those are jokes. those are jokes. Those are private jokes. Those are not put on the podcast jokes. To me.
I feel you though. I feel you when it comes to like how they're doing it. I get it, but we just don't know their inside. You know what I mean? Because obviously, look at how all the boys got on the podcast with them. You know what I mean? It's like it's like a family thing. They're doing it in public. The boys got on it. Like, you want all your boys knowing your business, all 4 or 5 of them niggas that you do a podcast with and do business with? No, they doing something. You know what I mean? They
See,
make
the
it
way
like
I read it because to me, Andrew Schultz is an opportunist. So I just read this as Andrew Schultz.
But they've been friends forever.
But he's still an opportunist. I don't think those things are mutually exclusive.
I agree, but
and I think
like,
this is him
like
leveraging his friend's terrible marriage to get more views. Like, to me, that's what that was. Like, it was cringy. The whole thing was cringy. Like, I still think that it did not make me to me, just me watching it. It did not make me believe that everything is okay. It made me believe that to me, it felt like PR where they're trying to portray a happy couple,
like damage control shit.
Damage control. That's what it was giving for me. 1,000%. It was giving damage.
I got 2 questions, and I don't know if y'all was done talking about this.
It was just funny. It was hilarious.
The first question I got for y'all is: are y'all taking $1 trillion? Would y'all take $1 trillion or 10 minutes with God?
$1 trillion. Nigga, what? That's not even a serious question.
Hey, what's wrong with you, dog?
Well,
you be serious for a second. I say big eyes like yesterday. Can you be serious for a second? Even if that's your answer, bro. Can you be serious for a second, dog? We know your pagan ass don't want to meet God, nigga. We get it, nigga. But
oh my God, I see the face of God every time I see some boobies bounce, my nigga.
Nigga said that is not a real question.
He said that as if that was like a rhetorical question. Philly, what about you? Even if it's $1 trillion, it's fine.
I mean, I guess I would probably meet. I'd probably be down to meet God, because then things would be changing. Like, I asked that nigga for the money. Since I picked this shit, I need you to break me off. Like, I mean, come on, gang. Like, what? Come on. Like, bro, you gonna send me back down or what? Like, what we doing?
Shit. I'm Lil Wayne.
It's like 10 minutes with Jay-Z. Jay-Z is
$1 trillion
money. My answer would be the trillion, because if I met God for 10 minutes, then my life after that 10 minutes will no longer be the same, and I would be living my entire life predicated to get there again. You know what I mean? Like, even though I'm living my life to be there, I don't know what the conversation is. What the conversation is actually. So if I actually got to meet him, and actually got to understand, like, what I'm doing may or may not lead me to the path I think it may lead me to, then I would have a different, for sure. It's like
what if he do you like Jay-Z do you?
It's like
you took the money, nigga.
Yeah, it's like it's like real shit. Pissed. Real shit is like if you knew when you would die. Like, if you knew when you would die, you would do things a lot differently. You would live your life a lot differently. So it kind of like, I look at it kind of as the same way. Like, if I met God for 10 minutes, then I would definitely live my life. As soon as after that 10 minutes, that 11th minute come down, I'm a different nigga. Oh, God. Oh, whatever that meant. You know?
Let me tell you why, according to the Bible, you should take the $1 trillion. According to the Bible, you should take the $1 trillion.
All right,
because
please use scripture.
Because humans die in the presence of God. They can't even look upon his face. Okay. So
kitties are not.
But we're talking about if this works, though. This is all hypothetical.
I don't know. I feel like I die every time I see a beautiful parent. I feel like I die and born again every single time I see a beautiful pair of titties. So I don't know what you're talking about.
You get on my fucking nerves.
I be looking them straight
and
in
on
the
it-
eye, nothing be happening.
Nigga, everything be happening to me, my nigga. I feel like what's her name in the Death of a Unicorn when she touched the unicorn's horn? I don't know, y'all seen that movie. Check that
Them
out.
shits
Death
be
of a Unicorn.
abusing me.
I ain't never seen that joint. Too, there was another thing too, and then there was a serious thing. One more side thing. Y'all saw that they're not putting they're in talks to hire
OG David James.
Scarlett Johansson as the opposite role of Robert Pattinson in the Batman, because Zoe Kravitz is not reprising her role in this movie.
For Catwoman.
So she'd be the new Catwoman?
I would think she's gonna be a new character, not Catwoman, because they're gonna keep Catwoman, because that would be crazy, I would assume.
That's fucked up.
I mean, I like Scarlett Johansson, so I'd be down to see what she does with it. I mean,
Scarlett get to do whatever she wants.
yeah, I love. I think Scarlet Widow is one of the slept on Marvel movies. I really like that shit.
The Black Widow movie, the intro of that shit was crazy. It was, if they would have kept that same tone, that movie would have been dope. Like
I fuck with the movie. I mean, it could have been better, but I didn't think it was whack. Like to see the Red Room and all that shit was dope to me.
For sure. I sent you a post. Last thing, I sent you a post that you should read to the chat, and then we should have a discussion on it. I sent it in the CTC DM.
Oh, okay. One sec. Y'all saw they got rid of pennies too?
Yeah, I saw that. RIP to the pennies, man.
Pennies.
So what happens when I return them?
I've been seeing a lot of signs in stores that say they just don't take them no more. So like you got to have exact change, or you either round up or round down or some shit, but they're not taking pennies. Like so. Damn. But they're like collector's items now, so you can collect them. They might be worth some shit, like the $2 bill.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just throw the pennies. I'm gonna just throw the pennies in the coin machine and get some money for it. It's cool.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I wonder if those machines is gonna stop taking pennies. That's gonna fuck up the game for a lot of people.
That's gonna fuck up it for a lot of niggas.
But if that's the only thing that is giving money for pennies,
right?
My grandpa included. That nigga got hella coins in his shit. If he got to dump all his coins and all the pennies come out, that nigga got goddamn water jugs. The jugs pennies filled of coins, nigga, filled.
That's extra fucked up. Nigga gotta he lug him there and he gotta lug him right back. He gotta lug him right back.
He probably got like no cap. That nigga probably got like 50,000 in coins. Nigga.
Shit. That's crazy. That nigga working all hard. He working hella hard to get him out the card. Nigga, gotta take him right back to the card. Nigga, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right. So Uno sent this
caption. Read the caption.
The description, like
yeah.
So the description says, saw this on IG. It's from Scott Sean White. It says, saw this on IG and I had to share with all my artist/writer friends here. It was part of a post trying to sell me something, but there was some interesting stuff and some truth in it. So I whittled off the sales pitch junk and this is what was left. A record producer in LA said most musicians don't fail because they're bad. They fail because their nervous system can't survive the industry. He said the biggest myth in music is that success depends on exposure. No. He said it depends on whether your body can handle being unseen longer than you expected. Most artists quit not because they're untalented, but because their brain interprets silence as danger. The industry doesn't break voices, it breaks nervous systems. 2, he added that labels don't scout talent, they scout emotional durability, the ability to create when numbers drop, then to write when no one cares, to perform after rejection, number 47, to stay human when algorithms treat you like a product. He said 90% of rising artists crumble, not from hate, but from invisible weight of being ignored. Number 3, then he told the story of a singer who went viral overnight and disappeared 6 months later, not because she lacked songs, because the dopamine crash after fame felt like grief. Her body couldn't handle the altitude, he said, and no one teaches artists how to breathe up there. 4, he revealed the real industry filter, consistency / under emotional pressure. Not talent, not looks, not luck, just the ability to keep creating without collapsing into comparison, self-doubt, or the terror of being too late. Most artists don't lose their dream, he said, they lose their self-trust. Number 5, which is the last one, he ended with, your biggest enemy isn't the industry, it's the version of you that believes you're running out of time. Because that belief kills more careers than bad marketing or missed opportunities. And then the main crux of the post is success in the music business often depends on whether or not you can handle being unseen longer than expected. What is your question behind this? I mean, I'm figuring, do we agree or not?
There's no question. Just what are your guys' takes on the post?
Let's start with Philly.
I think I kind of agree. I kind of agree with the fact that it definitely is a mental game to be in the music industry. So you have to try to navigate what it is going to take for you to try to. Everybody's goal is to sell records if you're in the music industry.
DJ, what up?
That's what you're supposed to be. That's what your goal should be if that's what you're doing for the longevity and shit. And not being seen for a while does mess with people's heads, especially artists, obviously, because they're super, super critical of themselves. So I can understand how all those are solid points as to being reasons why. I don't think that's the reason why. I don't think that's the sole reason why, but I think that's part of it. And what they said about people crashing, like, yeah, not a lot of people are taught how to handle like being anywhere bigger than they are at the moment. You know what I mean? So it definitely makes sense how that post came about and the person who said it. I mean, you said it was a record exec in LA.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, so that makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. I don't think that's the sole reason that or the thing that's going on in the music industry with artists, but yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like, just real quick for you to say your point, I feel like when I heard that, I was listening to it on the pod, I felt like it kind of touched something, not in me, because I don't have I'm not nowhere near the finish line, but for the people that feel like they are close to the finish line, and why people take breaks and why people get discouraged. A lot of it and why people stop as a whole. A lot of it has to do with the reception that they get, right? Like either they feel like the audience presence is telling them that they should stop. And so I felt like it was, sure, you have to have talent, and sure, you have to have those aspects to be reached, or to be given an opportunity when you're reached. But I feel like most people don't get those opportunities when your reach is around the corner. And that is why most people aren't taught how to be patient. Most people aren't taught that they keep going, keep striving. Most people aren't sports people where you got to take 1,000 shots to be able to make 5 shots in an NBA, like in 5 shots in a game. Like, it's little things like that like, I feel like it did kind of not register to me, but I could see how that could be one of the biggest factors of why people aren't where they want to be in the music game, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's true depending on your goals. And I do think no matter what, it probably plays a big factor into how most artists see themselves and why most artists quit these days. But I mean, I think that to me, it's sad. It makes me sad hearing this, because to me, this says that most artists create from the lens of wanting to be famous and not creative. Yeah. Because they feel like if the fame is not coming, then there's no reason to continue to create. And that to me is really, really sad, because I think that there's a reward that comes with
I agree, but let's not go to the drastic point with fame, right? Because then we're looking at, like, let's say, because success does have monetary value at the end of it, right? Mm-hmm. Regardless if it does come with fame, right? So if you're not putting your heart on the line and your soul on the line for free for life. Just yes, you are painters. You know what I mean? Are painting for the art of painting, yes, but at the end of that art of painting for the art, there's a monetary value at the end of that piece. You know what I mean? And if you don't ever see that monetary value, or no one ever, like, let's take away the $1 million and the mega fans. Let's just keep it niche, and let's say, even with your thought process with how you operate in your ecosystem, building a community, and I don't give a fuck about having 1,000 niggas, you know what I mean? So, or 1,000,000 niggas. So in that thought process, I think it still kind of means the same thing, you know. And not to cut you off and not say that, I agree with you. I just didn't want to.
Where I was gonna go is that to me, like, so of course there's a goal. Like, when I first started rapping, I wanted to be one of the best, right? Like, I wanted to, but it wasn't for me. It never was, I want to be rich like so and so. It was just, I want to. If this is the top tier of artists, I want to be recognized by this top tier of artists as one of their peers. That was always like my initial goal, and that's why I created. And if I never made $1, I would have kept creating. Fortunately, I made some dollars. You know what I'm saying? But like, the goal was never to make dollars. It was never to get recognition from like people who didn't rap. It was only to get recognition from rappers.
Let's speak from the people that don't have any of that, though. You can speak from a hindsight perspective. You're of the 1% of artists that have, you're on Despicable Me, gang. So like, you're on my point is that your art has reached your art has touched and reached outside of monetary value, whatever you presented for what your goal was for music. If your goal was to, it doesn't have to be monetary value. Most people are creating music to when you're an artist, you want to affect people, right?
You want to get heard. You want to
get heard. So to be able to be heard, and we're talking about the people that aren't being able to be heard. Like, this is that conversation.
But that's not what he said. He said people being seen. You feel what I'm saying? So like,
well, that's what people but that's not what it's the heard and seen part. It's the combination.
I thought that goes hand in hand.
I don't think it does, because I know, and this is just the way I interpret it. I interpret it as two separate things because of my experience. Because I know a lot of artists who have been heard around the world. They have hella streams, but nobody knows who they are, and they still quit because they want fame. They don't want, like, they make money, they get heard, their songs are on every TV show, every movie, but nobody knows them, and so they still quit. And so to me, is it being seen and being heard for a lot of people is not enough. They want to be seen. Some people would rather you know who they are and not know none of their songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I do think there's a distinction there. But for me, what I was saying is like, if my music never was on Despicable Me, I would still make music. I mean, the majority of my catalog is not in anything. You know what I'm saying? I might have 100 songs that are in TV shows and movies, and I have 2,000-3,000 songs. You know what I'm saying? So like, I keep creating just because I love to create. And to me, it's and I think I come from a generation of artists who was inspired to do that. Whereas I think now there's less artists who do that. There's more artists want to be famous first before they even care.
I'm gonna ask a devil's advocate question that has nothing to do with the conversation, but what you just said, and then we can continue, because I don't want to stop the lessons, whatever. My question to you is,
Sean, what up?
You asked us on Monday what was our goals for 2026.
Yeah.
Or what are you good at that you wanted to, however you phrase the question.
What are 2 habits you want to adopt for the new year?
Yeah, you answered with wanting to be more, you drop more, pretty much.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if the demand for you to drop was what you wanted, was the demand for you to drop was demand for you to drop, do you feel like you take the break that you take?
It's hard to say. It depends on where the demand is coming.
Because we're answering hypotheticals. You know what I mean? Like, we're answering. So give me an answer.
It's hard to say. I think if for me to feel pressured by like an audience to drop, it would have to be the audience that I'm resonating with, right? And what I mean by that is like, what I mean by that is I've built an audience before that was rabid for me to drop, but it was house and EDM shit. And because I didn't love that,
you wasn't dropping that.
I wasn't dropping, but there was a demand for it. So it depends on if it's the audience that I want to connect with.
Hip hop.
Yeah, but if it's a hip hop, if it's an 805 hip hop audience that's asking for me to drop music, then yeah, for sure, I'm gonna drop music. Yeah, if I can, yeah.
I asked that because I feel like that doesn't change your answer of anything at all, but I just wanted to make it clear that it people want a demand, and if you don't have a demand, regardless of how that looks of seen and heard, then that can make people discouraged to want to keep doing what they're doing, even if they never get there. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. My point wasn't to argue that. My point is that it's sad to me that
people are there, that they are creating.
Because there is no, we create where a lot of us create. I'll talk about myself, but I create where there is no demand. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think, and I as much as I've complained about that before, I still do enjoy the process. I still do create to create and continue to do that. And to me, as someone who has seen success and will still continue to create when there's no success, it's crazy to me when I meet artists who like put out a record for they'll put out a record, try to promote it for 6 months and then quit because they don't, because they're not the biggest rapper in the world within 6 months to a year. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've seen that shit. And I'm just like, nigga, what? Like,
that's crazy.
Like, what did you think was going to happen in 6 months? Like, you really thought you were going to be the one? Like, that's crazy. So to me, when I see,
but that's what he's saying though.
That's
and that's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that's sad to me that a lot of people think like that.
You're not disagreeing with the point. You're just harping on that's sad as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
sad as fuck. And I agree with the sadness of it for sure. I was just trying to say, I guess what I was arguing was I feel like all artists are creating for some sort of demand.
For sure.
And I was just trying to highlight that even if we are creating for the love of the sport and the love of the art, we still want to be recognized for our love that we're doing, you know?
Absolutely. Like, I want the whole 805. Like, my goal in 2026 for sure is a regional. I mean, my goal every year is a regional hit. Like, I haven't got it yet, but I want a song that everybody in the 805 knows, like, for sure. Like, that's a goal of mine. But if that never happens, I'm not going to be like, taking my ball, I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to do that.
But then the conversation is, what if that does happen and that never happens again? Are you satisfied? Because then that goes into that dopamine part that he put in with the girl going viral and then never achieving that virality and quitting.
But I mean, to me, I guess that's where maybe the sadness comes in, is that I don't ever look to be like, to me, there is no destination for creativity for me. It's just the creativity is the satisfaction part for me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not like on looking at my phone and tracking the GPS to get to a destination of being satisfied. Yeah. Like I want to be creative until I die. So no, I'll never be satisfied. I'll never be satisfied. But I can be content though. I can be content and I can be like happy. You know, I am now. Like, I mean, I started this with 100 followers and we have 5,000. There's maybe only 10,000 people that listen to hip hop in the 805, and we got half of them, you know, on social. So that's something to me. It's like and I never buy ads. I never paid for followers. None of that shit. So I think I can be content, but I'll never be sad. I don't think I'll ever fully be like satisfied, because you know you can always do better.
True.
But that's a good question. Let us know what you think in the chat. Is of the lack of being seen, the lack of attention, a goal killer for you, let us know in the chat. And what would it take for you to get beyond that, to look beyond that? Because some people just, and to me, that's another thing. Like, I think what makes me sad about people wanting fame is that it's so clear to me that most of the people who crave fame are the people who are like the least prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the people who, when they walk in a room, nobody cares, but they want to be famous so bad. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, it's the same. I met, but I realized why somebody was successful this weekend, and it goes into that. She grew up in a 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
I feel that, babe.
With obesity people, like they were big as hell. Like, I mean, 500 pounds, 600 pounds.
Like the hoarder type.
Yeah, hoarder type shit. And always outside, always in the books, always grinding to get to where she was at and successful she was at, because she didn't want that for her life. So people have that drive when they touch that ground, you know what I mean? And most people ain't really touched that ground, and they don't really come out the ground, I should say, because everybody's on the ground level, but they don't come out the ground. So it'd be tough for niggas to stay in that bitch for real. It'd be tough.
Yeah, that's a fact. Philly, man, we appreciate you joining us, man, for real, for real. Big Time Bake says he's too invested. He can't quit. He just likes getting them bars off. We respect that, man.
This nigga is a rapping ass nigga. This nigga just want to rap, nigga.
That's why I know. That's why I know he gonna make it, because he does it for the love of it.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
does
good
it
at
because he's doing it.
That's why I know he gonna be all right. Philly, let the people know how they can support what you got going on, man.
Hey, man, you could go follow the motherfucking 7 p.m. podcast network. We about to get back started pretty soon, a couple weeks. It's at the top of next year, at the top of the year, I should say. But yeah, we about to get started. So Iceberg Lounge, 7 p.m. And then Back from the Dirt 2 is out now, so you can go support that. My brother and Big Time got some shit going on. So anything 7 related, you should just tap in and go see what the fuck we got going on, because we are hottest, along with our brothers, Connect the Coast. So I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you too. We're gonna let the people know how they can support what you got going on.
Yes, sir, man. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/7pn. We will be back at the top of the year, like my brother said. And remember the Titans in stores, so make sure you go get that, stream that. Back for the Dirt 2, make sure you stream that. And if you're in the Oxnard area, make sure you go to Smoking Jay's and get you a Titans Blood. It's just vanilla ice cream, Oreos, and some strawberry drizzle. That shit is gas. Can't lie to you.
Brisket too, man.
Yeah, you gotta get the brisket too. But the nigga ain't, you know, that ain't my name ain't on the brisket. I gotta get it.
I appreciate y'all, man. I'll see you tomorrow, Uno, and Philly. We'll see you next time, man. You're welcome to come back tomorrow if you want to.
Hey, by the way, homework. You coming back tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm done.
Homework.
What is it?
Everybody gotta watch the Diddy doc.
Oh, okay.
Before it gets taken off Netflix. They're gonna get taken off Netflix.
I will try.
It has to be tonight because they're gonna take it off. So watch it.
That's so funny. That's even funnier. All right, for sure. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
I seen that.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast. You heard it. Uno gave you homework, man. Watch the Diddy doc. The only reason I don't want to watch the Diddy doc is because I tried to start it, and to me, it does feel very like vengeful. It doesn't feel journalistic. It feels like Diddy's like 50 trying to just put that final nail in Diddy's coffin. But I'll check it out. You check it out. You let us know what you think about the Diddy doc. We'll talk about it tomorrow. You're always welcome to call in, leave a message, 805-316-1311. Also visit our website, become a member at connect.club. That's connxct.club. It's a great way to help us grow the channel. You can join for free. You get a discount on merch if you're a member, and you get exclusive access to content like our dear friend Cece, who writes the blog over there, and we have a bunch of posts that only members can see. We have some merch that only members can buy. So you know, we do it for the community over there. Go check it out, and it's a great way to help us grow and improve this channel. Look at the quality of this camera, man. That's because of y'all. I used to have a shitty ass webcam, and now we got a real cam. You know what I'm saying? We got our own flags. We got our own CTC flags in the back. You can buy yourself some flags and wave the flag of the coast. So we coming up, and it's all thanks to you guys. It's all thanks to the viewers, and we really do appreciate it. And we want to continue to grow the channel, continue to make it look better. So please support where you can. If you don't want to do any of that, that's fine. Just make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on the bell, tap the link in our bio, check all that shit out, and that all helps too. We'll be back tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Hope everybody has a fantastic evening. Don't drink and drive. You might catch me at Harry's tonight. I'm gonna see what's popping at Harry's and Pismo tonight, I think, yo. So catch me out there, and we'll be back tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. Douche.
Max Payne, run this shit.
Just for all them bitches out there, all my hoes out there, I got one thing for you. You ain't got my